Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome to the demo for Cris Tales, a game that first saw on this the conference from the PC Gaming Show. Demo is available on Steam. Hop on there, give it a try for yourself. But there are a couple of main reasons why I would like to try this demo myself. One, due to the fantastic art style, and two, due to this interesting concept it has. It offers the idea of exploring the past, present, and future simultaneously, and that kind of makes me wonder what that means. Like, I can see visually its representation, where past is on the left, present is in the middle, future is on the right. But everything is on fire.
This is a real fight, Cris. Time to use your new skills.
Why do I have a small talking frog with a top hat and a bow tie? That is a very respectable frog.
Be swift, be precise. First, select attack, and then choose your target. Finally, just as the attack connects, press the button one more time to do a double slash.
Similar to the Paper Mario set of games and the Mario Luigi games. Oh, very nice UI.
Very good, Cris. Be cautious. Watch for your opponent's attack and press the button right when...
Ow!
Yeah, I missed. I'm generally not very good at that.
Again. Make sure you press the...
Yeah.
Now give it your...
Do I have skills? I do not have any skills. There's a very loose amount of timing with these attacks, so you don't have to be that precise.
Well done, Cris, but I'm afraid our work is not done here.
Yeah, you fought like one enemy, and the village is still on fire. Matthias, the talking little frog, the gentlemanly frog you are. I assume that my work is not done. Oh.
Who are you supposed to be?
Christopher and Cris. Is that going to be a theme for all the character names?
Hello, my name is...
Tell me if we survive. You know how to fight?
Let us show him.
Ah. And now I can guard, use items. Do I have any items? Who do I want to go after? I'll go after the guy on the left. And then, because he's attacking from the... Does he do more damage? Oh, everybody just trades place. Because only the person who is in front can... Does he have skills? Ooh. Do I want to use said skills? I mean, if I'm not using them in the demo, I might as... Like, I might as well. It's not like I really have to worry about maintaining my magic for the rest of the game.
By the way.
Cris.
Oh, forgot to defend. That is an interesting shield. And my timing was off. That's the difficulty I always have in this kind of like system, is judging at what point in the animation I should be defending. And I'm always a little bit too late.
There. That's two
Okay.
less of them. Been chasing those things since I left St. Clarity.
We've got to stop them before they reach town.
And one of them has a rose growing out of her eye. I want to say I've seen that in some other video game. It might have been near. We've got to stop them before they reach town.
Exactly how do you plan to do that?
Oh, her name is
Hold
Volcano.
your ground. They won't get past us.
Look, Volcano! They broke our poor goblins! How adorable! Can we keep them? Gally, we've talked about this. No more pets until... Till I stop murdering them. I know.
It's just so hard to keep a pet these days and not murder them.
Just want to play. Not my fault they're all so squishy.
Maybe she just needs the right pet, like a Geodude.
Oh, and that's why we can't have nice things.
Alright, so what am I going to do? It looks like they're blocking, or they have a bonus to defense. Yep, they've got a bonus to defense.
Didn't work. We can't touch them.
Yeah, they definitely...
A scratch?
Amateurs.
Oh, forgot to defend.
We can't take much more of this.
You only got like one hit.
Crisbell, it is time! Use the crystals!
The crystals.
Oh, okay. There's gonna be a cinematic. Also, the crystals is seems like a very basic Final Fantasy-esque idea. The crystals, the Cris-tales. Still, the art is amazing. Even if the story itself so far. Oh. In this part of the country, they grow roses individually?
My rose!
Crisbell! Crisbell! Where are you? Crisbell!
I'd better not keep her waiting.
Yeah, Mother Superior seems very depressing in comparison to the rest of the artwork. Also, this is the art where the ladies have really thin, spindly legs. Kind of like the video game Cris. Use the to move in the desired direction, interact with people. Gotcha. Ah. And am I walking or am I floating? I suppose she gets supposed to give the appearance of floating as she walks.
Crisbell! Finally. Did you prune the roses yet?
Why does Mother Superior have so many gang tats on her face?
I'm sorry, Mother Superior. It's just my rose. The frog, it took it.
Enough. I've seen that look before.
Can you see that look? Are your eyes even open?
Find that rose, then hurry back. There's work to do and no time to waste. Go on.
Yes, Mother Superior. Thank you, Mother Superior.
And be careful. I worry about you.
Okay, so apparently she was attached to some sort of church.
So many chores. The kids in town get to go out and play.
You know, this game has a lot more voice acting than I would have expected. But then, hey, if you're going to spend this much time working out the art style, you might as well hire some voice actors. Now, I'm pretty sure, like, I know the frog went over that way, but I just want to kind of see how far I can go. Or maybe this is actually the direction I'm supposed to go in.
What a lovely day for a walk in the woods.
If you say so.
I have to get my rose back.
Wow. They even voice act... Oh. I closed myself off to the past. I'm guessing I'm going to the... Wait. Narim Orphanage. Okay. I probably should have figured that. But our main character,
What's the hurry?
much like many RPG
Have you seen a little
heroes,
yellow frog?
is an orphan.
A frog? Well, sure.
Maybe wearing a top hat? Carrying a rose?
Top hat? Then no. Maybe try the mayor's estate? There's always something going on there.
You never know when a frog with a top hat and a rose is hanging out by the mayor's estate.
Are you kidding? That's the most interesting thing I'll hear all day.
Maybe even all month. I might as well stop paying attention to people.
I still have to find.
Okay. Which way is the mayor's estate? It does not say.
Check out the cool sticker we found. It's a skull.
That's so cool and rad. East is the mayor's estate. But let's talk to this.
Why would someone do this?
I can't believe you've done this.
That Marco is never home. He'll inherit this one day. He should help me take care of it.
Is she referring to the baby as an it? That's not a very good sign, especially with a nearby orphanage. We've got the farmer, the hero, and the journalist?
Think about the future. It's not just the farm.
Oh, that's just the mayor.
It's the orphanage, the shops, the whole town.
Your future fouls the land, poisons the water. Goblin raiding parties are burning our fields. Money, power, your precious industry. That's all you care about now.
All they care about is big business.
How dare you? Where's your proof?
Proof? Look around you. Look at our crops.
Then sell your lands, Robert. Don't let it trouble you any longer. It's what's best for the town.
It's best for someone, but not the town. You seem to be doing just fine.
So, in an attempt to find her frog, she seems to have got herself caught up in
Mr. Mayor, we have a visitor. Hello, Cris.
in town politics.
Hello, Miss Lana. I was looking for a yellow frog with a top hat.
Of course you were. Try the northern fields. That's where all the little pests go.
And by sending me to the northern fields, she's also indicating that Crisbel is a
May
pest.
the lady light your way, Crisbel. Too many in town have strayed from her grace.
Oh, thank you. I should go.
As an adult, I'd probably want to steer clear of this group anyway. There's the top hat frog who stole my rose. But I'm gonna look over here first. Oh, hold on. Healing potion! Oh. Hello? Okay. That was good talk. Good talk. I'm very glad that I was able to make your acquaintance today. Perhaps we could speak again on a future occasion. Also, I'm trying to remember... Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. That's another example of a story in which, like, you're constantly moving around town, and you're trying to find a specific character, and they're always kind of, like, right behind you or right in front of you.
And all that.
Okay, so there's Carpenter Joe. So I guess we're going to the northern fields, which I would imagine is directly north. Unless I have lost my mind again. Road to Farmlands. I guess we're going there? Oh, because there's a whole bunch of rose petals. I just need to follow all these dropped rose petals.
Hi, Polly. How are things?
I don't know, Cris. Between the crops, the monsters, the weather, it never ends.
I just saw your dad with the mayor. They seemed really angry.
Again? I keep telling him to trust the mayor. We need his soldiers to protect us. But it's always, we give the lady our trust. Everyone else has to earn it.
Sorry, Cris. What's up? I'm looking for a little yellow frog. He was wearing a hat, a top hat. He took my rose.
That is a line of explanation that I don't know if this fantasy world has included the prospect of frogs with top hats.
A frog in a top hat? Only you, Crisbell. I haven't seen it, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, now here's the question. Can only Crisbell see the frog?
Thanks, Polly. Maybe I should pray to the lady about it.
You have been talking to my father. Well, if you're looking for a miracle, I suppose the cathedral's as good a place as any to try.
That dastardly frog. But I'm gonna go over here to see if there's anything I could actually interact with. Oh, I got a revive. Oh, and the rose petals lead directly into the cathedral.
Mother Superior.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the girl in the stained glass looks just like her. Has she been inside the cathedral before? She says she usually isn't there alone.
What's happening? Who's doing this?
Actually, you are. You have opened the crystals of time, Crisbell.
What are... I mean, who... How do you know my name?
I don't know. I would imagine what are the crystals of time is more important than why does the frog have patches on him?
So many questions. Matthias the Frog, at your service.
Matthias.
I have been keeping an eye on you for some time now.
Oh, thank you, Matthias.
On me? Why?
I suspected you had been chosen, my dear. It appears I was correct.
Chosen? By whom? What are these crystals? Why me?
Those are excellent questions. And answers?
The past and the future have revealed themselves to you. Come, see for yourself.
I can't. I don't want this.
Nothing to fear, child. You have much to learn about your powers.
Powers? This is a curse. Why is this even happening?
You're upset.
Matthias is not doing a very good job of providing any answers to any of these questions.
I know someone who can help. He lives in a little house
Oh, okay.
by the lake.
Leave town? Mother Superior will worry.
She would be very worried if she saw you like this.
Is it another talking frog?
Because I don't trust those talking frogs.
If only, but sadly, no. Trust me, little one. Let us go immediately.
Okay, so I can see the present in the center, the past on the left, and the present on the right. So the past has the statues as they were being built, and the future has them in overgrowth. Hold on. Nope, nope. Camera, no. And there she is as a young woman. There he is as an older man. And then if I go past here...
That's...
Would she just not be there? Oh, hold on. Young boys. Yeah, nope. What this game definitely needs is the ability to move the camera around. Or maybe that's one of the points. Ooh. Now it's all fresh and new, fresh and painted. And where... What happened?
That will not help.
I
That will not help.
I appear to have exited the map.
That will...
Okay, so I'm gonna restart and go back to where I was before. Okay, now I'm back. I will try not to disappear into the background again in my attempt to look at people's past and present and future. So actually, that's the past. But then her father dies. And then she becomes an old woman. That's interesting. Ooh, wait. And now we see her as a little girl. Or child. I don't know. Ah. And where is the mayor? Oh, hold on. Why is the secretary... What happens to the secretary in between now and later? Why does she have... Why is the mayor and the farmer gone, but only the secretary remaining?
What am I supposed...
And wasn't there that super cool knight at the end of this row here too? Huh. Is that them in the future? What does it mean? Oh, hold on. Just a regular spinster teen. A happy farmer and a happy mayor. But alas, the good times, they don't last forever. Oh, is this the, It's a fun little overworld. Interestingly patched together.
Here we are. He lives just over there in that hut. Perhaps you should let me do the talking.
And I suppose now is the time to see whether or not interestingly enough, the frog only exists in the present. He does not exist in the past or the future.
Wilhelm, answer the door!
Go away, I'm busy.
Open the door, you pompous child! It's important business!
Matthias? Huh. Idiot frog.
You're a child!
Dun dun dun!
Manners. You're speaking to a revered time mage. Now, who might you be?
Crisbell, sir?
Crisbell has opened both crystals of time!
That does not sound like a good thing.
Ridiculous. Impossible. Why, not even I've been able to.
Yet it has happened.
No. No. There's something else at work here.
Can someone please tell me what's going on?
I've got a hint button, but it doesn't even provide that.
Patience. I am Wilhelm the Wise. You, it seems, are a time mage. As am I. And while my powers have led to my youthful appearance, yours are the gift to see possibility.
How does that work for the past? Am I seeing possible pasts as I'm also seeing possible futures?
Possibility? I thought it was the future.
Incorrect. It is a possible future. Perhaps a practical demonstration will help. Take this seed and plant it over there.
Take seed and plant it in circle? Yeah.
Tell me, what do you see in the future?
A tree. It's growing from the seed I planted.
Exactly. A glow fruit tree to be specific. But take care. It will only grow if you care for it. Otherwise, it will wither and die.
So, if I do something in the present, I can affect the future.
Obviously. Has that not always been the case?
Yeah, isn't that always the case? Like, you don't even need to see the possible futures in order to confirm that much.
Now, however, you have the ability to see these future possibilities. So choose your actions accordingly.
Ah.
I should use this to check up on Mother Superior and my sisters. They'll be wondering where I've gone. Thank you, Wilhelm.
Yes, yes. Go to your sisters. You've given me much to ponder, young mage.
In the past it was nothing, in the present it was seeds, in the future it is a tree. But if I'm assuming the time mage is going to worry about taking care of it, because I have to go back to the orphanage. A mana potion. Also, does this indicate that she only exists in the present? Because I noticed when the camera was moved, when the time, I guess, was moved away from her, she did not exist in the future either. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be that much to worry about exploring for the course of the demo.
Why would someone do this?
I can't believe you've done this. Okay, so nobody has anything new to say. Huh.
No, how could this happen? Matthias, what?
So there are the roses before they are planted. And now the roses are all gone. There are no children left. Nope. There are no children left in the orphanage. They do not exist in either the past or the present. Only the Mother Superior exists in both timelines. Okay, let's see what Mother Superior has to say. And what does she look like in the future?
Crisbell, you had me worried.
Mother Superior, you're okay. The orphanage is still here.
Well, of course. What's got you so excited, child? Did something happen?
No, I mean, not yet. I went to get my rose, then Matthias showed me how I could...
Matthias?
Oh, he's the frog with the top hat.
He was just here. I need to find him.
At least give me the rose you spent all morning looking for.
Yes, Mother Superior.
Now go find your friend. And don't take all day. You still have to prune these roses.
Using the orphans on their rose factory. So,
Go on now, and be careful.
am I back to trying to find Matthias again? Matthias again?
I thought it best not to upset your mother superior with the appearance of a talking frog. Crisbell, I'm sorry if I upset you by leaving.
No, I mean, yes, but it's the orphanage. I saw its future. Abandoned, empty. How could that happen?
Maybe there are fewer orphans? You can always be hopeful
Let's
like that.
look around town. Perhaps your new powers can shed light on this.
Now, the secretary is clearly the most suspicious one, but let's check the farm too. Yep. There are no crops on the farm in the future. So the farm dies out.
Did you find your frog, Crisbell? If not, you're welcome to look around here.
But apparently that's not a clue I'm supposed to be looking for. I haven't gone left yet. Oh.
Miller's house and the apothecary shop. They've been destroyed.
Yes, quite unfortunate.
Unfortunate? The Millers are homeless. Without the apothecary, the town has no medicine.
Only in the future, and only if you let it happen.
If I let it happen? But... No, you're right.
Because now she has the power to change it. So, this man, tough worker, brought down by the system, and now he's dead. Now, I suppose I wonder if they're expecting me to go back to... Like, they were expecting me to go here first. And then go to the farmland. But let's see what's going on over here. Let's talk to this person.
Oh.
She's got nothing. Is that the same person? It's hard to tell. Okay, so let's go back to the farm. I'm guessing that they expected me to go down first and then back up.
Those poor...
Somebody who should know how to fix that. I guess the construction worker. I didn't bother talking to him when I passed him by.
Yeah.
Can you help me? There's a problem with the houses.
Okay, that is a very kid thing to do. To be like, the houses will eventually be destroyed. It is the house's fault.
Problem? Great. What did you see, girl?
They're rotting away from the inside. In a few years, there won't be anything left.
You saw rot on the inside? From the outside? Neat trick. Sounds like someone's been telling you stories about ash blight. Happened back when I was a kid. Would have lost most of the town if the old apothecary hadn't brewed up a batch of green leaf tonic.
Can you make some?
Do I look like an apothecary? Go ask June. She's the one who knows about this stuff.
Charming fellow.
Oh. So I basically use this also as a... I save the town, but I also use this as a tutorial for how the time works.
This will take forever to sort out.
Excuse me, I was wondering if you could help me.
You and half the town? No, I can't. Someone tore the labels off of my mushrooms.
That sounds bad.
Bad? It's terrible. One of these is red button. Good for digestion, great on a salad. One of them is ground deathcap. Even the tiniest bit could be deadly. An important distinction, wouldn't you agree?
But the risk for a great salad is worth
Of
it.
course, with no labels, it's impossible to tell
Oh,
them apart.
but I'll be able to tell them apart myself because I can just go back in time.
Make some more?
Sure, of course. It would take weeks to find the mushrooms, days to prepare them. I don't have time to redo it all. My father used to do all of that. He bottled and labeled them years ago.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help.
You can help.
Me too. It'd be nice to have help around here. Since Dad died, though, I try to keep everything the way he left it. But there are only so many hours in the day. Sorry.
All of these
I've gotta get back to
constant
work.
references to time.
No wonder she's upset. They all look alike.
I suppose they do.
Let me try something. I can't see them in the past at all.
Allow me.
Am I now allowed to... Ah, here we go. Press X to prepare a time hop, and then press to make Matthias hop to the past. There we go. Oh. Now he's just a baby frog.
Just that.
Okay, so the poison
Ah,
mushroom.
there. Well, this one has a skull on it. I imagine this is the death cap.
That sticker. I saw it today. Some kids were playing with one.
Oh, yeah, the kids were like, I got this awesome skull.
Cris, check out the sticker we found. It's a skull.
You took that from June's. Do you know what you've done?
It's only a sticker.
You can't just take things from stores. Especially
Stealing is bad,
apothecary.
okay?
Some of her ingredients could be dangerous.
Sorry, Cris.
This is as much proof as we are likely to get.
Okay, so now I can go back, slap the sticker on the left potion.
Miss June, we found your label. It goes on the bottle with the red lid.
Where did you find it?
Some kids took it. They just thought it was a cool skull sticker. I don't think they meant any harm.
I mean, when you see a skull sticker anywhere, like, obviously you're going to think it's going to be really cool.
Didn't. What's done is done. I'll talk to their parents about this later. Thank you, Crisbell. I really appreciate all you've done.
This might be a good time to ask her about the tonic.
Okay.
Crisbell, was there something you needed?
Yes. Do you know how to make green leaf tonic?
Of course. Unfortunately, I don't have any glow fruit in stock. It's very rare and it doesn't keep.
Oh, and now that I have the ability to
Uses for it.
switch between
It's essential for green leaf
timelines,
tonic.
Is there any glow fruit near Nareem? Maybe
you
I
know
can
where
find
there's
some.
glow fruit.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, but ask Magda by the cathedral. She knows the plants in the area. You might get lucky.
I don't need to get lucky. I know where there's a glow fruit tree. Although here's the question though. If that's a possible future and it's not guaranteed to happen, like how am I able to interact with these possible futures? Like what if I don't take care of the tree?
There's the tree I planted, but the fruit is going to
Oh
take
my
forever
gosh.
to grow.
Then perhaps we should skip ahead. Or rather, I will.
Okay, so I like this game has some interesting ideas, but it would be nice if the characters were slightly smarter.
Here it is! Now to bring it back to Crisbell.
Like, it feels like it's written for children. So they would be able to understand this. Ah, he's become such a big fatty.
You did it! It's not much, though.
It will have to do. Let us go see the apothecary.
But I also might wonder, like, whether the intention is also to make sure that everybody who plays the game understands these concepts.
I have glow fruit. Will one be enough?
That will do. Give me just a minute.
Yeah, don't even ask her where she got this
Here you
rare
go.
fruit from.
There's enough only for one dose, but it's free of charge.
Thank you. Well, I finally have the green leaf tonic.
I thought you'd be happier. What is it, Crisbell?
There's only enough to fix one house. What can I do?
Ah, yes. Even with the crystals, there is only so much you can do to help. It appears you must make a decision.
No, not choices and consequences.
No matter what I...
You are a time mage, Crisbell. Decisions such as this, they will not be uncommon.
So where...
I have one... How do I...
So which were the two houses?
One...
It was the orphanage.
Crisbell, what can I do for you, dear?
Sorry,
If you think of anything, let me know.
It's either the orphanage or the apothecary, I think. See, here's the thing. What if I use the potion on the apothecary, then I go... Time travel is tricky. Do I want to save the orphanage or the apothecary? Because in theory, if I save the apothecary, then they could potentially make... let's save the apothecary.
It's your shop. It has an ash blight infection.
Ash blight? Why would you think that?
I overheard the carpenter talking. He thinks a number of buildings could be affected.
How awful. I remember my father telling me stories about ash blight. He said it came from a spore that grew near the farms, that it spread on the wind after the big fires. Well, no time to waste. We don't have much green leaf tonic, but perhaps... Thank you again, Crisbell.
You're welcome, June. I'm glad I was able to help someone.
Crisbell, look! Do you see how your actions have affected the future?
I suppose. But what about the Millers? Where will they live?
One problem at a time, little one. Remember, most of the town remains unchanged.
And we're no closer to finding out what happens to the orphanage.
We have more immediate issues to deal with. Look!
Smoke! The farms are on fire. That's what brought ash blight to Nareem the last time. We've gotta go.
Ah.
Crisbell, wait!
And thusly, this leads us to the initial fight in the game.
It can't be too late. It can't be.
Crisbell, get out of here! It's goblins! They've torched the fields!
Run, girl. There's nothing you can do here.
I can help. Just let me.
Don't be foolish. Let the soldiers do their work. And pray that they're up to the task.
He's right, Crisbell. The crystals won't be enough.
So when does she learn how to use a sword?
Quickly, we must see Wilhelm again.
Clearly not then. Oh, and also the Time Mage. Ooh. So he does kind of exist in the future. And he does kind of exist in the past.
Back again? What is it now, Time Mage?
Goblins are attacking the farms. We've got to do something. Matthias said you could help.
Did he? He's right, I suppose. With your talent and my training, perhaps in a few years.
Years? The goblins are attacking now.
Patience. You're a Time Mage. Try to act like one. There's always the sword.
Ridiculous! The sword is much too powerful for a novice. The strain would be too much.
Enough. You asked for my help, Frog. The sword is the answer. If the girl is everything you believe, she may well survive.
It doesn't matter. I'll do it.
Very well. This should be interesting.
Hmm? Do not trust artifacts that you discover in strange worlds. Also, I'm okay with the way she holds the sword. It doesn't seem particularly useful for fighting, but it's very stylized.
The sword. So much power. I can feel it moving through me.
And just in time. Quickly, Crisbell, the goblins!
But Mother Superior, my friends, I have to protect them.
Go. I'll look after them. Meet us at the cathedral. We'll be safe there. Now go!
Thank you, Wilhelm.
Okay, is it just gonna cut to me at the farm? Okay.
They're trying to reach the town.
This is a real fight, Crisbell. Time to use your new skills.
Alright.
With the sword enhancing your powers, you should now be able to send your enemies to
Ooh.
either the future or the past. Give it a try.
Okay. I've gotten worse at the blocking, it appears. There we go. Also, battle music is pretty cool.
Who are you supposed to be?
Hello.
Tell me if...
Let us show.
Okay. Okay, so I think I will try to get rid of this guy first. Because sending them to the future seems to make it worse. Because, alas, the goblin as a child is not much of a threat. So I would imagine that sending Volcano and Galley into the future would mean that their shields are no
That's two
good.
less of 'em. Been chasing those things since I left St. Clarity.
Got to stop.
And...
Hold your ground. They won't...
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
What's this? I feel stronger.
Big mistake!
Don't let your...
Are you kidding? Time to have fun!
Huh. That is not the reaction I wanted.
Destroy them!
Ah, but it's left a crack in their shields.
missing something. I'll bring them back to the present. Hit them with your
Amateurs.
This is... Wait! Use your water skill, and I'll send them into the future.
Got it!
Got it! Wait, what are you talking about?
Perfect. Now to open the future...
Oh, okay. This is definitely making things much more complicated.
This again. Have it your way.
Careful. They did something to our shield.
Some stupid rust.
Oh, because water gets on metal, the metal rusts, and now the shield is crap. Interesting. Excellent. I just need to have better timing with just the blocking attacks. Like, I've got decent enough timing with the attacking.
Are they even trying?
There we go.
Time to finish this.
You will finish nothing. That is a lot of attacks. Damn it. I don't know how long this battle is going to go on. Let's see. What do I've got? I've got mana potion. I got... Alright, so let's use...
I'll kill them! Stupid little...
We're leaving.
Oh, why?
But I want to murder them.
The Empress will want to hear of this. Go.
Ah, fine.
That was interesting.
Is that you? You did it! We can't thank you enough.
Anton, now do you see? Look what you've done.
What I've done? You think I brought these monsters to Narim?
I know this was your way of getting the farm. You wanted this land for your industrialization project.
Your industrialization project.
Everything I do is for the future of Narim. For your daughter's future. I would never put anyone at risk.
Mayor Anton, if I may divert our focus, this was clearly set up by an unknown party. And on that topic, tell me, Crisbell, where did you get that strange sword?
It was Crisbell who summoned the goblins.
Lana, this was a gift from Mr. Wilhelm and Matthias.
Oh? And who are these strangers you seem to know so well? What do they want with Narim? Is it possible? Did they set this up? And are you part of their scheme?
Lana, no! We were just trying to help!
Enough! Guards, seize her and the shielded fellow!
Why is the secretary... The secretary's got a lot of,
Extract a confession.
a lot of power, but she pretty much represents that kind of, like, mayor's assistant who, I guess, like in Chrono Trigger, who gets Chrono thrown in prison.
We have to go. Now!
To the cathedral. Wilhelm said he'd meet us there.
made it. I knew you'd be able to wield that sword. Well done. And, as promised, your friends are all here. In fact, your Mother Superior...
Crisbell, is that you? Thank the lady.
Mother Superior, I'm so sorry.
Shh, dear. Your interesting new friend here has told us a great deal already. I won't claim to understand all of this, but you're safe. That's all that matters.
Safe? Maybe for now. The Empress won't stop with Narim.
The Empress?
The Empress of Time. A
The
formidable
Empress of
foe and far
Time.
beyond our
Okay.
current capabilities. And those idiots in town are too busy pointing fingers to see who saved their worthless skins.
Run from her if you want. I'll go myself if I...
Enough! Don't be stupid, boy. You'll need all the help you can get. Which means, I suppose, that I'll be going as well.
Going?
Wilhelm has joined the fight.
The orphanage! My family!
No harm will come to your sisters, dear. Not while I live.
But Mother Superior, it's not just that. Matthias, tell them! Matthias? Where did he go?
Or you can tell them.
He's slippery, that one. Even for a frog. He'll turn up soon. Count on it.
I can only assume the Matthias summoned the goblins.
Here soon. Quickly go.
Kind of like in the movie Unbreakable, where the mentor becomes the villain.
Fine. I'll go. But I'll return. I promise.
You better. Those roses still need pruning. Don't think I've forgotten. Now, get moving. Merciful lady, watch over my Crisbell. Guide her, shield her, comfort her, for she has a long road ahead. And when she is finished, O great lady, take her gently in your arms and bear her home. Be safe, dear girl.
All right, that was interesting. It would have probably been a little bit nicer to spend more time messing around with the time mechanics rather than running around town chasing a frog with a top hat. But at the very least, it does provide an interesting look at how the time mechanics would work in the battle, because that's one of the questions I had watching the preview in the PC Gaming Show, is that, like, how would the ability to see the present, to see the future, to see these possibilities also affect how you play the game? And the fact that you can use your abilities in the present and then switch to the future, and also use that as like a gameplay element to defeat bosses is interesting. Although it could potentially lead to the idea that boss fights become more gimmicky, that it's less about battling the bosses and more about finding that specific combination of spells and time distortions. But if past is always on the left and future is always on the right, that also means that if an enemy is on one side or the other, then that combination must always be in that fashion. Unless you eventually get the ability to switch the past onto the right and the future onto the left. But there doesn't seem to be much of an indicate to that. Either way, Cris Tales, the demo, is still on Steam. I would suggest giving it a try. It's pretty fun. It'll be interesting to see how the full game is. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.